Okay, you can hear me now. And just one moment, you will be able to hear Lesa. Lesa, say something.
Something.
Oh yeah. Now we are live with the sound. So yeah, guys, we've been talking that Lesa become like real mother experience today. One of her kids hit another one incidentally, unintentionally, and it was a nice experience when you like having poker face and doing everything what is needed. Uh, so yeah, it's a cool experience. And guys, as you missed everything because there was no sound, I welcome you on our Friday Hate Show. We will talk today about your choice between who we hate, Peterson and Musk. Also, we will discuss some world news, our Twitter winners, um, some technical updates on the game. We introduced some new functionality. Maybe you've seen it already, maybe not. Also, we confirmed a couple of launch pads for our sale, and we have a date more or less. Tell us in the chat, like, later. I will tell you everything about it. Now we finally can say it out loud as soon as everything is signed and confirmed. Uh, but later. Now say us in the chat where you're from, which city, which country. Philippines, Uganda. I believe you're here. Everyone else, write this in the chat. We really want to know. Yeah, Lissy, you're smiling. Last time we had the challenge between Philippines and Indonesia, and Philippines won like easily, 2-1. Because Philippines and Indonesians like one of the most loyal viewers on our stream, and the one of people who write in the chat where they're from. Okay, I propose we move on. And winter is coming, so now the sun shades earlier, and because it's so dark outside, and also in Kiev we have this like our government asks us to turn off all the lights, and you don't see the lights in the city, like to make it more difficult for rockets to hit targets. So now my window, like here, here on us, it's so hard. Like here, in a reflection, you can see all of my streaming setup. I don't think it's a problem, but now you know how it looks uh, from the inside.
And actually, could you imagine before that you can have this friendly speaking about okay guys, we don't have a light outside because of the rocket and all this kamikaze drones. Like,
Oh yeah.
what the fuck, really? Yeah.
Yesterday I was working at like 9 p.m. and I didn't pay attention that it was air alert. I totally missed it. And I just heard an explosion like 600-700 meters from here. And I'm sitting on a 20th floor, and I'm like jumped, like, oh my god, oh whoa whoa, I I am gonna leave now, because like everything is made of glass, and it's the only tall building here in the neighborhood. So yeah, yeah, like you shouldn't ever forget about air alerts. You have to keep track of them, and try to stay somewhere on the ground or in the basement. But we're getting used to it. So that's the way it is now in Kiev. Okay, let's proceed to our topic number one. It's Musk versus Peterson. Guys, write us on the chat. Do you know who is Peterson and what is he famous about? Um, and meanwhile, I will tell the story short. Hi Indonesia, hi Brazil. So we had a voting last week. Who do you hate more, Musk or Peterson? And you voted for Peterson. it was a surprise for me. I was pretty sure he will choose Musk after he was like playing in the Russian team for the whole week, like heavily. Uh, he had a tweet, like wait a second. He had a tweet like this one, where he proposes Ukraine to give part of our territories to Russia, and just forget about the war and about all our civilians being killed and so on. And all of the Ukrainians around the world, like they went totally nuts after this tweet, and he did a couple of others, like totally playing in a Russian team, and now everyone is having fun in joking that he must be a KGB agent, just under the cover. Why not? But I'm pretty like I think one of the reasons he's telling all this bullshit because he also talks to Peterson, and Peterson one of the fans of Putin. So maybe you haters are smarter than me, and you voted for Peterson because you understand that he is the root of this stupidity and evil there. So
No, our haters are 100% smarter than me because my first time when I know about Peterson, it was our poll. So yeah, I Google it.
Yeah, Peterson, he is a right-wing theoretic, pop psychologist, and he tries to explain everything from like psychology side, but basically what he is doing, he's just pushing right-wing ideas and just bullshitting why they are right, and all the liberal and left wing is wrong, and that's it. So he's just like a pure populist, like many others. But this guy one day he became famous, and he's a friend of Trump and all this party. So I pretty agree why you choose him. Yeah, I think it's a big problem with when people like Peterson gain publicity and power of voice, because that's not the way it should be in a normal world. Because he has zero expertise, he has some radical thoughts, and it's like none of his ideas is confirmed by any facts. It's just his thoughts on the topic, putting everything the way he likes. So yeah. Okay. What we should do next? I propose we talk a bit about our project, because with Peterson it's more or less clear, I guess, why people voted for him. So I don't want to waste time here. And for the project, we implemented some new visuals on the game. They look best if you use the desktop version, like web version. Now you have these threads on the background, and they change their position, like regarding their position in the race. And it looks pretty cool, and it helps a lot to understand whether your red is winning or not, like to keep track without a deep dive in the numbers. So it looks nice. Go out on the website and check out this update in the game. I hope you will like it. And for every people who was saying, yeah, they are scam because we can't do withdrawals, finally we have something to answer you, because finally we agreed on a sale, and now our token will be sold on the exchange, and we will mint it finally. And basically as soon as we do it, we will open the withdrawals for all the users. So basically, all of the token you won in a game, you will be able to withdraw them to your cold wallet, hot wallet, wherever you want. And now the game is controlled by our engine, but as soon as token is launched, the game will be fully controlled by a smart contract. So there won't be any like back office or something like admin panel to control the game, and they won't be able like to do any like game fixing, fixing who will win and who will lose, because what we have, all the rules of the game, they are all programmed in a smart contract. Smart contract is running on a blockchain, and basically smart contract decides who is winning and who is losing. And as soon as race ends, these smart contracts send the tokens to the winners. So there is no way you won't receive your win, or the game will be fixed, and so on and so on. And yeah, so it will be this technical thing will be done as soon as we go IDO. And yes, IDO soon. IDO will be end of November. You can propose a date. I would say it's third week of November. So basically it's from like 20th to 30, like from 21st to 27. Guys in the chat, you have amazing chance, because I'm fine with this week, but I have a chance to choose a date for the IDO. So write on the chat which date do you want, from 21st of November to 27, and we will take it as a date of IDO. We agreed today with a pink sale. We can say it now because it's finally official, and we also have another 4 platforms. And I hope that on tomorrow's AMA I will be able to tell you about the second one, and with another 2, I'm pretty sure you'll know them. I will be able to tell you maybe next week, as soon as we sign the final papers for them. So yeah, and in IDO will be at the same time on all of the platforms. So it depends on which one do you like more. Maybe you are a user of one of them, so you will have a chance to choose where you want to buy it. Okay, I propose to move on to our Twitter winners. What do you think, Lesa?
Yeah, let's go. Yes, best comments on Twitter.
Yeah. All right, number 1 by Duard Shirley. Imagine being a woman, right? Cringe, according to Peterson. Yeah, Peterson is a crazy guy. He is saying that, yeah, you see, like women, they are working at like low-paid jobs, and that's why they have this wage difference with men. It's not because they are paid less because they are women. It's because they are working on less paid jobs, because it's their choice. So it's like level of or argumentation in Peterson discussions. Okay, will you help me with the second one?
Yes, it's funny that he built an entire career of being transphobic. No, actually, Joan Rowling, like she finished her career being transphobic. So
I wouldn't say she's like transphobic, cool. But yeah, a couple of like wrong tweets.
Yeah, it was like a couple of wrong tweets, but you know, like in this time, you can just tell the people with vagina, it's like women, like you need to be very, I don't know, clear when you tweet something, even if you're a public person, you know.
Yeah, that's one
But
of the
yes,
reasons.
sometimes this.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we created this haters community, because I don't really like that people are being canceled because of one tweet or saying some bullshit. Everyone has a right to say some bullshit from once in a while. So
Yeah, this world is too tolerant now.
yeah, way too. Okay, number 3, Lini Kaczynski. His lectures get me to sleep better than a gun to the head. Yeah, his lectures, like, as soon as you try to listen carefully into them, it's really hard if you're a logical person, because his argumentation, it's like poor rubbish. Oh yeah, and the best way is to go to sleep. Alright, Nizan Berta. Why does he make me feel bad for watching porn? Fuck you for telling me what I can enjoy. He's also against porn? Did you know it?
I didn't know it, but actually the people like him against the porn.
Oh yeah, like
of abortion, or against of abortion, because it's the woman choice, and support abortion because it's killing kids, like some of the people.
Yeah, it's so stupid. The government tries to impact such thing on whether a woman will have a kid or would not. Like, what the fuck do you give? Like, it's her kid, it's her pregnancy. If she wants it, she lives it. If she's not, she goes to a hospital and doing an abortion. Like, what it has to do with you, for people like who is against it. I can't understand it, but I propose we move on. Okay, Stryjewski Tori. Yeah, if you want, take number 5.
Like, what do you call a human without a brain? Jordan Peterson. Yeah.
Yeah, totally true.
It is.
Yeah, Birdie Agarwai.
Just really funny. Yeah.
Peterson couldn't change minds of young liberals in America, so he decided to support Russia. That will help. Yeah, it's like Peterson is one of the guys who is just trying to catch some hype, and that's one of the reasons why he is saying all this bullshit he is saying. And supporting Russia today with what is happening, like, really nice move to collect some hype. Not a proper way, maybe, but if you don't care about like what kind of advertisements you receive, and hype is the only thing which matters, yeah, why not? You know that Steven Seagal is supporting Russia, like, heavily.
And next one. Yeah, and like 7 often show late. Supporting Russia is not even the lowest point of Peterson career. So I don't know. These guys are friends. Like,
yeah, something went wrong with your sound.
One after other.
Oh yeah, now it's better.
Yeah, I have very bad connection actually. Like I can hear like maybe half of you tell. Yeah, maybe it's my internet.
Yeah, but now I can hear you well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, supporting Russia is the lowest point of Peterson's career. Yeah, that's true. He said so many crazy stuff that when you go and support Russia afterwards, no one really cares. But it's a funny thing when public people start losing their publicity in like developed countries. They always have a chance in Russia, because you know that Steven Seagal is like national heroes in Russia because he received Russian passport and he spends many time in Russia. And in Russia, he's like Hollywood megastar because he's the only Hollywood guy visiting Russia. in the last 15 years.
And Natalia Areira.
Natalia Reyra.
Natalia Areira. Yes. Both of them.
Yeah, and then in the United States, he's like an average guy who used to do B movies in Hollywood, but in Russia he is just like superstar, and yeah, I can imagine why he is spending all his time there. Okay, Rengifo Noriko. Peterson got nuts from the keto diet. Eat your carbs. Oh, this guy also in diets. That's... Yeah, like, when you see all these small parts, you get the whole picture of a guy. And now, after reading all of your comments, I like Peterson even more. So, thank you. Yeah. Will you take number 9?
Mind in campus. Peterson would make 3 hours later to convince us and they shouldn't believe in God. SMH, like I'm too old for this.
Yeah, me too.
SMH.
Guys, who know what is SMH? Please write in the chat. But yeah, that's not difficult to convince apes in anything. It's like pretty easy. You give them bananas, you explain, okay, if you believe in God, raise your hand and I will give you a banana. It raises your hand, receives the banana, and everyone is happy. What the fuck? Who is Oreira? Oreira, it's another forgotten singer, or she was an actress.
She was an actress. It was like super famous series when I was a child.
In Latin America.
What is the name of this series? Yes, in Latin America. Like in the Ukraine, we have it. Like all of us were watching it. That she was a poor girl, and the rich guy was in love with her, and she was like working in his house, and it was like cool love story. Yeah, it was like 25 years ago.
Yeah,
maybe.
And no one is remembering her in Latin America, but she's still a superstar in Russia.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, no one knows what is SMH. Come on. I saw I'm too old for that, but
now you feel better, because now I feel better. I don't feel this much.
Yeah, it's not that obvious. It's not that obvious. Okay. Number 10, Tori Van Kani. Let Peterson get a Russian citizenship and get a fuck out of modern civilization. Yeah, I totally agree. And it's best, like, it's win-win scenario. Modern world will live easier after Peterson leaves, and same time he will able to earn like crazy money in Russia, just giving these lectures, stand-ups about why God is cool and so on. So yeah, I think Russia is a nice market for him. Many right-wing people that not used to do some logical chains in their thinking. So, and they're like perfectly taught just to listen and believe. So yeah, Russian audience is just amazing for Peterson. So moving to Russia would be a nice move for him.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you like more? Which tweet?
I don't know. Actually, it's funny and stupid one. What do you call a human without a brain? I don't know. I like because it this cool level of rudeness.
Yeah, it's simple and good.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go for number 10. Tori Van Kani. I like it. I like it best on this list. Okay, so our winners is Trzewski Tori and Tori Van Kani. Guys, write Ada on Telegram chat and receive your Horcruxes to collect your NFTs. And as soon as we do INO, you will receive these NFTs, and they cost some good money. So don't forget to do it. Okay, I'm sorry. I have COVID, so I'm a bit slow. I'm a bit slow. So just don't pay attention. I hope uh, before our next stream, I'll be fine, and we will have a bit more fun.
Actually recover from your COVID as soon as possible. Like all of us had it. Like we know what it is, and we support you. All our community support you now.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope it will go fast. I have like 3 vaccines.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, a lot of vaccines, and still I have COVID. Yeah, we'll see. It started just today, but I guess I hope it will end soon, because when I had COVID last time, I already was vaccinated. It was like a year ago, and it went like super easy because of this vaccine. So I hope now it also will leave in a couple of days. Okay,
It will.
I'm reading our section for our world news, and what it says. We've taken some time to think about the relevancy of funny world news this week, and came up with the conclusion that although life still goes on, we'd like to postpone this section of our show in memory of fallen under the Russian attack of civilians Ukraine last week. I miss this thing, but I totally agree. It's the right thing to do, because around 100 rockets hit at Kiev and in other big cities of Ukraine in past 10 days, and many people being killed, and it's a huge stress for everyone else in these cities, and it was like a terrible story on Monday. Oh, so basically yesterday, a rocket hit a building, like old 5 stories building in the city center, and it looked exactly the same as my friend is living in, and it was the same district. And I was calling him for like 20 minutes until I woke him up, and he responded, no, everything is cool, it's like half a kilometer from my building, we are fine. But then I read like such a terrible story that in that attack it was like 5 people killed, and out of these 5 people there was a couple waiting for a kid, and girl was in a 6 months of pregnancy, and both of them being killed by that rocket. So yeah, and there is many sad stories of people who got affected by this, because when you're looking from the outside, you see like, oh, 5 people, man, not that many, because in that hurricane, I don't know, 20 to 200 people died, so 5 is not that much. But like every person is a small story, it's his life, it's a personality which leaves us, and he has a family, he has a friends, and so on and so on. And when 100 people a week dying, like pure civilians, just people living their life in their city, in their apartment, and then being hit by a rocket, it's just terrible. It's not soldiers who is now fighting on the front line. It's not some military organizations. No, it's just regular civilians, and it makes it even worse. So basically, it's like pure terrorism. It's not about having war conflict. We've seen many war conflicts, bombing civilian cities like Hitler did with his FAU rockets, and bombing London when he was losing the war. Basically, the same thing is now Putin doing with these Iranian drones, bombing civilian buildings in Kiev, because he's losing the war, and that's the only thing he can, in his sick imagination, can help him winning this war. But it's a big problem in his conclusions. Maybe he would like Peterson, because the level of his logical chains In Ukraine, no one will go like into crazy panic. Oh my god, rockets are flying, we're all gonna die. We should leave the city, we should surrender in this war while we're winning the war on the front line. And it won't happen. People just become angrier. And for example, I will teach my kids to hate Russia the way it needs to behave. And all of the Ukrainians will do the same. So Putin is achieving like 180 different from what he tries to achieve. But at the end, still peaceful people dying, and that's a huge tragedy. So yeah, today we'll go without funny news and give some honor to people who suffered from this invasion. Okay, I propose we do a short stream today because I don't feel really good, and basically we covered all of our topics. And guys, I still waiting in the comments to this video. Which date do you want to choose for IDO from 21st of November to 27th of November? I remind you that we will go with a pink sale and another like, let's say, which platforms can we announce except pink sale already? Only them, yes?
We cannot announce any other, but we will soon, like in few days. Today we still cannot, yes. But yes, guys, please choose the day, because we have a project built on community, and all your decision is very important for us. So the IDO will be on day what you will choose. So please vote it. Yeah.
Yeah, write in the comments. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, Lesia, for being our beautiful co-host this night. And be safe. And
thank you.